Happy Monday. Look how big that ship is compared to that one. It is a beautiful day. A bit rainy. I just finished my run. It's a bit windy. And now I'm going to go home and shower and start my week. Gorgeous. So I finished these 2 books this weekend. Number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is not at the library, so I can't actually read that one. But a couple of interesting things. These are actually quite good. They reminded me so much of like early 2000 fantasy novels, which is not bad at all. It's not like a judgmental thing. Then reminded me so much of it that I need to go to the library and pick up one of my favorite fantasy novel. I think they do have it. I'm hoping it's available right now. So I'm going to start reading that again. I wanted to read it again for a while, but it's I haven't had the mental capacity to go through the story. It's so beautiful, it's amazing, but I just haven't been able to do that. This book, however, I'm finished with like half of it. I am not enjoying it. It's very repetitive, and I feel like in the olden times, well, it's 1577, it's just about the girl suffering, and then in the current time, it's basically about the woman there reliving her suffering. And I'm just not a fan of novels that if you would take out the suffering of the women, there would be nothing left. You know what I mean? The main plot point in this novel is women's pain, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But I'm going to finish it. Probably not today, because I'm going to go to the library and get another one. For another book. The fantasy book. I took a shower and everything. It's almost lunchtime. I was working this morning, and then I need to blow dry my hair a little bit more. As I said, I'm going to the library. I promised my daughter that when I would pick her up from the nursery school, we would go to the beach, but it's not really a beach. It's a sandy area with the ocean. But I also need to read like 43 pages of things, statistics for my class tomorrow. I will either do that today or I will just do it tomorrow. When is my class tomorrow? It's like 9 a.m. I think so. So maybe I'll actually do it tonight. I'll do it tonight. I want to write something. I was running today, and I had like, I want to add this into this and things like that. So I will work on that probably now-ish. I also want to record week 36 is week 36. In my Hobinochi, I want to set up the week and plan that, which I haven't done today. So yes, I will do that. I think I'll just start on that. Do that. I need to charge my laptop anyways. And yeah, let's go. I ran so fast today. I'm so happy with myself. I was feeling so good. It was the same running program that I didn't do on Friday in last week, and I'm just so happy that I managed to do it, and it made me feel so good. Loved it. The guy next to me on the treadmill was doing like super sprints, so it was so loud, but I felt good. I was not doing super sprints. I was running very slowly, but it felt good. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the next 20 minutes, and I'm really not feeling it, is work on chapter 7. It has only 54 words right now, but it will never be more than like 100 words. So I'm going to work on chapter 7 and then go straight and work on chapter 8. Yes. I probably will add a chapter in between chapter 1 and 2, which will be a short one like chapter 7 is right now. But yeah, let's just 20 minutes, let's get this over with. was a really bad writing session. I wrote 307 words. So I actually, chapter 7 is now to 125 words, so that's a second draft. Status, second draft. It's now chapter 8 because I added a new chapter 2, which is 3 words, but it will be a little bit longer. And then I also added a new chapter 12, which is 10 words, and I don't think it'll be more than 10 words. And that's kind of the, I don't know what's called, I know what's called, I've studied this. But yeah, I'm going to say that that chapter is as well basically second draft. So I was working on, which is now chapter 8, and that one is already 517 words. And I'm going to say that second draft is finished there. I might, because when I finish the entire thing as a second draft, I will work on a little bit in every chapter. Like I have some notes. Chapter 2, which is 3 words, is still just first draft. And yeah, so I'm like, my head was not in it today. This chapter also is quite difficult chapter, so there's no dialogue in it or anything like that, so which I find harder. So I'm happy with that today. So tomorrow I'm going to work on then the 10th chapter, and yeah, 20 minutes. And yeah, so chapter 1 is 635 words. Well, here's chapter 7 is 814 words. Basically, I want to get every single chapter up to like 500 plus words, and then I'll go over it again a couple of times in second draft, and reach certain amount of word counts. But I know, like for example, that chapter 12, it's only going to be 10 words. I don't think I'll add any words to it. So yes, I think so. I'm going to go to the library, pick up the book I was thinking about this morning, and I'm going to drink some more of my chamomile tea, and yeah, and then just go pick up the child and go to the beach. Hopefully it won't rain. I'm just tired today. It's just a very Monday morning. Well, it's afternoon right now. So I don't think I wrote anything last Monday, and I don't think I wrote anything the Monday before that. So maybe Mondays are just not my writing days. Like, I feel also because the weekends are like not hectic, but there's more happening on the weekends and not as much structure. I feel like Mondays is just the days where I kind of let's do the dishes, let's tidy a little bit up. I have not tidied up right now. I can see there's Lego everywhere. Let's plan the week basically. So I find it very hard to do that, and then also like, let's write, but I want to try to write for 20 minutes, and those 20 minutes were super hard. But yeah, let's just continue with the day. It's Tuesday, so I have a class going on, and I'm knitting while I'm listening to statistics in Icelandic. I'm in the purple zone. Yes, so I just finished my class, and I also finished working. It's 11:10. I slept so well. I woke up at like 5ish, and I realized my toddler was not in bed with me. She had slept the entire night in her own bed. And I could stretch, and my body just felt so nice. So that was great. And then I had this class, and I'm just exhausted already. I am listening to the Life Ship trilogy with Robin Hobb, and every chapter is like 40 minutes to 1 hour, and the chapters go there's like several different characters' point of view in every chapter. It's kind of hard following that in the audiobook because it just moves to the next sentence basically, and you're like, wait, who's that? That's not this person. But as I was listening to it, I'm on chapter 2.5 basically. I just remembered how sad the books are, and I'm like, am I ready to dwell into so sad books? I'm gonna try, but I got this like I already in chapter 2. It's talking about the backstory of one of the guys, on one of the sailors, and I just remembered how hard his future is going to be, and I was just like, oh no, oh god, okay. So I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to suffer. The books are so good. But like the reason why I haven't reread them or re-listened to them before is because how sad they are, and like I haven't had the capacity for it in the last like a lot. So yeah, I'm just going to do like a chapter a day because I don't think I can handle more. Yeah, horrible. But yes, I am going to do something. I'm going to go write or something. I need to tidy. I also need to write down the shopping list. My partner is coming home early from work, and we're going to go grocery shopping while the child is in the kindergarten. Because, well, she doesn't really like going grocery shopping, but this morning when she realized we're going to go grocery shopping without her, she was like, oh, it's my favorite thing to do in the world to go grocery shopping. I'm like, no, it's not, honey. Just stay in school and play. But yeah, so that's the plan for the day. I'm not writing today. I'm not feeling happy. It's raining outside, which is a shame because I left the buggy outside and it's getting soaked. But I do like the rain. However, I'm going to eat quite a lot of these vegan gluten-free choco chip cookies from Share. They're actually really good. And I'm going to eat a lot of them. They are my favorite. And I think I might make myself another cup of tea. It's just 12:45, but I'm done for the day. I'm just going to give myself that I'm done for the day, and I'm just going to eat cookies, knit, and maybe read. We'll see. I don't have anything fun to read. Just the book that I don't like. The Japanese book is actually quite good, so I might read that one. But yeah, not today, which is fine. I think it's like my posts, ovulation post, then I feel always like a little bit meh. I'm just going to allow myself to feel a little bit meh today and eat some cookies. They're good. Oh, Thursday. Happy Wednesday. I am PMSing like mad. I feel horrible. I'm carrying so much sugar. The only thing I found was this vegan Chucky egg from Easter that doesn't expire until December. So that's good. I'm going to eat it. I haven't written today. I basically just worked today and tidied up and things like that. So I think I'm charging my laptop. I'm going to let that charge, eat this egg, write for 20 minutes. It's tasty. My house is such a mess. The world is horrible this week. So this is going to be my only joyful. I might actually go tonight and walk and pick myself up an ice cream. The atmosphere in Iceland is quite bad this week. writing session went so much better than Monday. I wrote 531 words. On Monday I wrote 306. I can't remember what my goal was to write this week, but so far I've written 837 words. I was working on chapter 10 now, and I got, like, all the words were in chapter 10. How many did I say I wrote? 300? 500? I'm so foggy. 531. So I managed to do that in just one chapter. Chapter 10, which was nice. I'm editing the vlog from my first week of vlogging this thing. Well, it's technically my second week because I deleted all the footage of the first week because the camera was doing something weird stuff. And there I was like, oh yeah, I'm sticking with the 10 chapter novella. Now I have 15 chapters. But I so far have actually 5,941 words, and my goal for, what was my goal for end of September? 15,000, wasn't it? I think so. So basically I have 10,000 left, and it's just the third, which is nice. Maybe I will actually change a little bit with the statistics. Let me see if I can. So I should write every session, which is basically every day, I should write 324 words for it for me to reach the 15,000 word goal in the end of September. And I think that's actually something I can do. As I said, I'm now in chapter 10, and I'm going to say, I'm not sure if chapter 10, no, chapter 10 is still first draft, because there's still things I didn't finish chapter 10. It's already 835 words, and it's a very dialogue heavy chapter, and there's like an argument going on that kind of the end of the chapter moves the story into, it's like the catalyst thing aspect of it. Then there's chapter 11, and chapter 12 is just 10 words, and that's kind of the explosion. And then the ending is 13, 14, and 15. So I'm going to continue writing chapter 10 tomorrow. And then either will work on then maybe chapter 11 as well tomorrow. So this is how it's looking so far. The chapter 2 is just 3 words, which is, I need to add the chapter 2. I just added it in, I think, Monday. I didn't write anything yesterday. So this is how I'm doing, and I am happy with it so far. It's feeling good. I was not feeling it yesterday, and it's like almost 3 o'clock right now, and I wasn't feeling it all day. As I mentioned, I am PMSing, and there is certain things going on in the society in Iceland this week. It's been just very hard for me, and very hard for so many people, and I don't think it will ever hit the foreign news. It's just politics in Iceland and how we're regressing into a society we don't want to regress into. Yummy. I think it's cookie dough, Oreo, and something else. Happy Thursday. I just finished running, which I usually never do on Thursdays, but I couldn't do yesterday, so I decided to go today. And it's very cloudy today, but it's not very windy. So yeah, let's get this Thursday started. A update of this week. On Thursday night I went swimming with my friends, which means I was in hot tubs in the pools. It was really nice. And then I came home, fell asleep, no problem, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was so sick, and I had no voice, and I had such a high fever. I was so like delirious. So I've been sick, and I think when I think back of the week, I think I actually started being sick earlier because I wasn't really feeling well and I was so tired and so unmotivated. So this week was kind of a bust, but I did write once. I'm just going to continue next week. I will hopefully feel better. I'm filming this on Monday, like a week after basically, and I'm not feeling that great either. But yeah, so I was basically just sick the entire weekend. We went for a play date with friends of mine that I met on Thursday as well. And just I just started watching a new Chinese drama and just exhaustion. Exhaustion. But yes, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week.